Hello guys, my name is Najmuddin and today we're gonna create real-time environment design in Blender. It's a recreation of my first YouTube video that I uploaded about a year ago and I want to do it with you and I hope you will like it. So first of all you need to go to Tagram, High Mapper and choose any area that you want, rivers, dunes, mountains, wherever you want, and set your settings, click render, and your image will be rendered and will download on your PC. So yeah, let's go and do it, and we starting. So first of all, delete everything, create a grid, subdivide it by 50, yes, 50 will be good, and scale it up by 5 or 10 as you wish. So now let's go to modifier tab, displays, new texture, and open the file that we download from Tagram HeyMapper. Yes, this one, and voila, now we have our terrain. So for first you need to make a strain a little down, subdivide it twice in edit mode, and scale it up like this, and add a subdivision surface modifier. And now we have our terrain. So for first you need to press Alt and click here and delete your verticals. Yes, good. And from this side too. So now it's clear and looking good. Now you need to duplicate it twice. Move it a little bit left and let's go and add our camera. Let's go to camera view, a little bit down. Okay, now you can go to view tab and enable camera to view, and now you scale it with your mouse and change the angle. Yeah, choose, let's go with 90 and 0. And we change our resolution to 2560 because this is the most like cinematic resolution, I think, on my opinion. So I think, and it's look great. And make your strand a little bit down, move right here, disable camera to view, and scale it as you want in your scene. I like this one. Let's go to camera view, scale it a little bit down by z-axis, and move it down. Okay. Okay. So now let's go to render tab and enable ambient occlusion, bloom, screen space reflection, and motion blur. And now let's go to world scene, click here, environment texture, open the texture which I download from Polyheaven, which calls carry. Okay, let's move it a little bit up, go to shader editor, world, then go to edit, preferences, and enable node wrangler add-on, which is really helpful. And now go here, now go here, click Ctrl and T. Now you can rotate your HDRI, locate it when you want, and scale it. Now go to Edit, Preferences, and enable Image as Planes add-on. Now click Shift A and add Image as Plane. And now you need to open a file that you will find in folder. It's background of skies, which is look really cool, and rotate it, move it as you want, and let's go right here, place it here. Okay, now go to camera view. Oh, sorry. Now scale it. up and move it like this. Okay, good. Now we have our background. Now let's go and make our texture for the ground. Let's switch to object, new material, color a little bit down. Now go and add a bump node right here and add noise texture. Now click Ctrl T and you have mapping, and place noise to height and bump to normal. Switch texture coordinate to object and voila. Let's go and add another noise. Yes, and place it to vector. Now you need to math node and place it to noise. Yes, and change it to multiply. And yes. Scale it to 1.1 and here 0.9. Make detail all the way up. And now you can add separate XYZ. And switch to Z. Now you need to add a color ramp and place it right here. And now you can play with it as you want, make it texture of like a dunes type. No, not like a dunes, like a canyon type. Change color, roughness, and let's do like this. Okay, good. Yes. Make it a bit up to 15. Okay, good. And now where magic begins, let's go to shade. Okay, now you can give it material that we create, go to edit mode and delete parts which you need and place it wherever you want. You can rotate it, scale it, move it, and from other side the object will look different and you can create your own unique scene. And yes, it's really cheat way, but it's really working and looking good. So yeah, now we have our scene. But this one we should place in front of camera, like this. Clear some verticals. Okay, good. Place it right here, and voila, we have our landscape. What else we need? Now let's go and add a sun. Place it right here and rotate it like this. Okay, place here and rotate it something like this. Okay, good. Make strength to 10. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. And now I just play with it as I want, like do some stuff, change color and blah blah blah. So I turn off the subdivision modifier so it's not too heavy. Let's go to create a collection with our mountains. And now let's go and do my favorite trick. So you need an image that you will find in a folder that you can download from the link below. And we have PNG file of a cloud. And the thing is that we can make the background more like atmosphere, make scene more real. And now we can change amount of brightness, color with hue saturation node. And also we can add a color ramp between our image and alpha and change how visible it's gonna be. Right here, like this. Yes, it's good. Now we can rotate it, go to render view, and you see it's look like it's far away, and it's really atmosphere. So the other one we placed here. But we have shadow from this plane. Now we can go to material tab and change our shadow mode to alpha clip. And shadow is gone. Okay, good. Okay, our scene almost done. Now let's go to render tab, go to color management and change look to high contrast. Yes, good. Now let's go, okay, now let's go and place it a bit different. Again, you can do it as you want, as you see your scene, as you want to stuff placed there. Now let's go import our rock, which I download from Bridge Megascan. You need to find a folder when you save it and open the lot number 0. Yes, so it's good. Let's go and scale it a little bit like this. Move it in front of camera. And scale, rotate it as you want again. Okay, good. Now we need to create material. If you had the node wrangler add-on enabled, you can click Ctrl Shift and T and import all textures in one. Look. Okay, choose normal. Okay, choose base color, normal and roughness. We have our beauty. So now we can change color for our color, like bluish. Let's go on color ramp, place it here, and give it a little bit blue color. Yes, something like this. And now you can move it as you want. You can change any asset as you want for different colors by follow this trick with color ramp. Okay, now let's go and add our ship. If you need to add files from Blender, you need to click append, choose your file. Yes, this one. Object. Now you need to rotate our ship, place it something like this. Rotate it and place it right here. Okay, good. Now go to material tab and make roughness a little bit less and metallic all the way up. Choose color for darker. Rotate like this. Roughness a little bit up. And again rotate it. Yes, good. Now let's go and append our flying jet. Okay, all these files you will find in the folder that you can download from the link below. Join, scale it down, rotate it like this. Now go to top view and place it right here. Yes, like this. Now let's go and switch it to timeline. Choose our camera. Go to camera, enable depth of field. Yeah, I think the basic settings will be good. And press A, and now you have a keyframes. Go to the end of the frames and scale it by x-axis a little bit close and a little bit by y-axis. Press A, and now we have our animation. Let's go to the beginning of our frame, choose our jet and give it keyframes, go to the end of our scene, place it right here, rotate a little bit. Now go to camera view and move it a little bit down. Yes, like this. Give it keyframes, and now our jet are flying to our spaceship. Yes, it's look pretty cool. Rotate it a little bit. Go to render view, give it to bloom a little bit much intense, and emission strength to, yeah, this is good. Okay, now you need to change your all subdivision surface modifiers to simple, and let's go and create collection for every part of our scene. Now in the mapping node, change scale to 3 in the material of our ground. Okay, good. Change color ramp like this. Yes, good. Okay, let's go make it darker. Okay, our scene almost done. So now let's go to render tab, enable bloom and create a cube. Scale it up so it's be the size of our scene and scale it down by X axis. Move it a little bit down, create new material, delete principal BSD and add a principal volume. Plug it volume to volume and add a noise texture. Factor to density and add a color ramp. So with color ramp we can actually change the amount of how visible is our volume, how high strength of volume, make a detail of noise all the way up. And here we have our fog. But if you click for the white and make it less white, your fog will more transparent, like it's not so strong. So let's go switch noise texture to 4D and add timeline tab. Okay, go to the first frame, set keyframes and go to the last frames and type 1 and set keyframes again. Okay, you cannot see it now, but it's moving and it's really cool. Now let's go to volumetrics tab and change tile size to 4 and samples to 100. Okay, let's go to switch this area. Let's go a little bit down, timeline. Okay, now let's go to scene and choose the folder when you want your render wheel saved. Okay, let's go to our folder, create a new folder, open it and accept. And now here is the two types of render. If you're choosing PNG, it's going to create PNG sequence for each frame, and you can make a video in any video reductor. But if you want video immediately, you need to change your file format to FFmpeg video. And in an encoding tab, you need to change to MPEG 4 and output quality perceptually lossless. And we're done. Like, our scene is ready and our animation is ready. Now go to render animation, and it's done. Thank you for watching. I hope you will like it. I know it's my first tutorial and I might not explain well something, but I hope you will like it. And yeah, see you in another tutorials.